Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it's on Morphe. So, Morphe is closing their stores, and a lot of people are wondering if the brand is in trouble or struggling because of it. So, I'm going to do a reading on Morphe and what happened and what's caused all of this. They used to be a really popular brand and worked with a ton of influencers. They stopped working with them. Now it looks like they may be allegedly struggling. So, I'm doing this reading to see if people still care about beauty or YouTubers or influencers or beauty influencers, because I stopped doing readings on them because no one cared. So if you guys want readings like that, let me know down below. And if there's YouTubers or influencers you want me to read, put their names down below, especially if there's beauty stuff you want me to read, put it down below, because if there's interest, I'll keep doing it. So this is going to be a test to see if you guys are still interested in this stuff. But we're going to kind of see what happened with Morphe. So remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainers only, and let's get started. Period. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is a risk. Five of Swords, pettiness, strength. Oh, well, that's boring. Yeah, Four of Swords. So Morphe, to me, Morphe is represented by the Wheel of Fortune, which is about taking big risks. So as you know, when you take a big risk, it either pays off tremendously well or it doesn't pay off at all. And so with the Wheel of Fortune, it looks like they struck gold very quickly based off of big risks. That makes sense, right? They worked with influencers. Working with influencers was a risk at the time. It paid off, right? Makes sense. The Five of Swords, though, is pettiness. So to me, it looks like someone at Morphe let their personal feelings get in the way of their business. The Strength card is stubbornness, and the Four of Swords is not taking no for an answer or a feeling of rejection. So there's definitely someone here who's making important decisions, or at least influence people that make important decisions, that let their personal opinions and personal feelings get in the way of business. It looks like there's one specific person here who you could probably point the finger at as being the major downfall for some of the issues that have happened recently. That being said, I also see the Five of Swords, the Strength card, and the Four of Swords as someone being stubborn and not getting with the times, which is why I said it's not super shocking. This might be kind of boring. They were stagnant. The Five of Swords says they weren't really seeing what the issue was. They thought the issue was one thing when it was really another, so they were just problem solving incorrectly. They didn't adapt with the times. They were very stuck and stagnant. Strength card, we were stubborn. We didn't want to change too much. And the Four of Swords is like people just weren't connecting the way they should have. So again, didn't adapt to survive very well. That being said, Morphe does have an idea of where they want to go in the future, or at least the people who are involved with owning it or whatever. There's hesitation there. There's a big pivot. If they make this pivot, it could pay off. There's one more risk they're trying to take. It's a pivot, though. I'm not even sure if it's makeup related. All I can tell you is there's a giant pivot. Maybe they're going to touch into a different industry or something, but there's a pivot here that I think is going to be necessary to take. A huge risk that might have the potential to pay off. Okay. Yeah, self-sabotage, Knight of Wands, and World. So I just think they just kept making bad decision after bad decision and stuck their feet into the ground. Now with the World upright, there has to be some sort of argument behind the scenes that they lost. So there's some sort of, I don't know if it's intellectual property or if there's something, they were working with someone. I think they were working with someone on something that was supposed to really help their brand, and either they decided to part ways with this person or this person decided to part ways with them. And this idea lost them a shit ton of money. Like whatever it is, this is the big, there was a big idea in play, like a giant big idea in play that was going to be huge. And for some reason I don't know what happened. Usually with the Ten of Swords, that's self-sabotage. They made the wrong decision here. And I think that was the final nail in the coffin. This was going to be very big. Like the World is upright, which means it was like, think of it like a revamp or like an identity change. Just like it was something huge. It's more than just like a collaboration. It's like a business partner. And it was some sort of idea that was like pretty big and would have been revolutionary or would have changed the game a little bit. Oh yeah, it's with an influencer. The stars reversed. Yeah, it has to be with one of the influencers they parted ways with, or at least that affected it somehow, because the stars reversed, which talks about an influencer falling off, and the Eight of Wands, rapid change, and the Temperance card, impatience and imbalance. I think that they were trying to replace influencers that they worked with. They couldn't recreate the magic. I also think they were like, can we mimic the product? It's almost like this person took the product or took the idea and did it themselves. It's like, oh, I had this idea for this thing. I'm going to do it for myself. You're not getting this now. So, yeah, I'm kind of shocked. Empress, King of Wands, Two of Swords. There's someone here who's very cocky. Empress, King of Wands, and Two of Swords. Very, very cocky. Who is this cocky person? Someone betting on the wrong horse. What does that mean? Betting on the wrong horse is what I'm hearing. Someone is very cocky and made a decision based off of someone who blew smoke up their ass. The Queen of Wands reversed, the Five of Cups upright, and the Hierophant. I'm committing to this because this person has convinced me. I'm confident. Okay, how do I word this? Whoever was in charge of decision making here in this instance that I'm picking up on is very cocky, okay? And there's someone that if you blow smoke up their ass, they don't want to seem as stupid. Okay, this person's insecure. They don't want to be seen as stupid. So because they don't want to be seen as stupid, you could lie to them and be like, this is the next trend. Everyone's talking about this, whatever. And they don't want to seem not in the know. They always want to seem hip and young and current. And I think someone blew massive smoke up their ass to get them to do something or to make a product or to bet on whatever, and it bet on the wrong horse. Queen of Wands reverse is what this person is represented as. So I don't know if it's a business partner. I don't know if it's an influencer. But it's someone here that's really good at talking and blew smoke up this person's ass, got them to bet on their horse, completely wrong horse to bet on. And it's because they basically preyed on the fact that this person is out of touch but doesn't want to seem out of touch. So they're very good at being like, no, this is what it's going to be. This person's like a great bullshitter. Great bullshitter, great salesperson, very good at lying, believes their own bullshit. That's the vibe of this person. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy here. Very business oriented. For them, it's about the money. So it's very, very much a greedy person, someone who just wanted to make their coin and get out. Four of Cups. I don't really give a shit. Four of Cups and detached. The Seven of Cups is reversed too, which tells me that Seven of Cups reverse, bubble is bursted. I think this person has been over it. Like this person's like think of it as someone who's jaded. Like I'm over it. Not like it's just a business to me at this point. So Hermit, Knight of Cups, and Sun reversed. Huh. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, there are two people that they worked with. And oh my God. Okay. So the Sun is unhappiness, the Knight of Cups, immaturity, but trying to grow, and the Hermit, isolated. So someone was trying to isolate someone. The Two of Wands, friction between two people. Four of Pentacles, greedy, selfish, and Knight of Swords. That means I have pure intention. That means I have impure intentions. Someone, so I see Morphe working with two people. One of them is getting the shit under the stick, getting their stuff removed or canceled, or something's not working. There's a product that's not going the way they want it to. They're confused. Why is it not going that way? It's not going that way because someone else that they're working with is directly sabotaging you. This is an influencer eating another influencer. And they have no idea that this was going on. Allegedly, for Timbers only, this one influencer threw you so far under the bus and is the reason this was sabotage. It is not your public image that sabotaged this. It is not your business acumen that sabotaged this. It is another influencer who sabotaged this. Allegedly, for Chambers only. Yep. High Priestess trusted the wrong person, and the Ace of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. This person wanted stuff for themselves. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed too, which means that you have someone in common. They might have a business partner in common or a friend in common, but they have someone fucking in common who's close to both of them. And they got tea on you and used it as leverage. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if someone gave them tea who didn't like you. Also, you made it easy for them to do this. The Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles reverse tells me that you made it easy for them to sabotage you because you're not well liked amongst the business people. Business people don't like you. Ten of Cups makes me think of the entire team, the staff. The Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles means like Four of Wands, we're uncomfortable around you. Knight of Pentacles, you're inconsistent, you don't follow through, you're all over the place, you don't get it. So it was a very easy decision because you handed it to them. This feels like more recent to me than not recent. This particular influencer versus influencer feels like it's not as old as you might think. Because you don't suspect this person. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Two of Cups. You don't suspect this person as being this cutthroat. The Seven of Wands is an underdog, and the Seven of Swords, victory at all costs. Two of Cups, that to me is about smoothing things over. This is not a player that you would normally think would have an issue. Like, these wouldn't be two people that are publicly beefing. This is someone who has no idea that this person doesn't like them. It's a snake. Seven of Swords is a snake. Yep. Six of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Ha ha. Girl. They fucked up your contract. Perhaps for their own, but I'm not sure. But they fucked up your contract. I do think this person worked with Morphe, though. Or at least has a connection to someone there. Six of Cups, yeah, there's a past connection. Page of Pentacles reverse and King of Pentacles. It was someone who didn't have... Okay, it's not that their collab wasn't successful, but their collab or their whatever they work with them was not as successful as this person's, and it pissed them off. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Damn. There are so many bad decisions being made. It's because someone was able to get in someone else's ear. To me, this reminds me of high school. If you are in this person's ear, you get whatever you want, even though they're bad decisions. That's what the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and King of Cups means. I'm emotionally connected to you, so I'll give you whatever you want. This is like the dumbest. I'm surprised Morphe lasted as long as it did, girl. What the fuck is this, girl? It's giving high school, mama. It's giving that show that I refuse to watch, Euphoria. Okay. Chariot's reversed, Queen of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, but that's what this is. So one person is getting away with murder, basically. Like this one person, this Queen of Cups, could be a potential water sign, but it's a Queen of Cups who's just walking away laughing because they're laughing to the bank. They don't have an investment in Morphe, so they don't really care. I mean, I'm sure they have investment in Morphe, but they don't really care because they're winning in the end. So, I mean, I don't know who that is. You guys can figure it out. As far as Morphe as a brand, I think they're going to pivot. To something else outside of makeup eventually. Oh my God, my lighting is like messing up. I'm sorry that my face is like washed out for a second there. So yeah, it's kind of what I see. I mean, remember, it's all Legend Friend Chambers only. Let me know if you want more stuff like this. Remember, if you like to tip, there's links to my PayPal down below. But no, you visit the heart says things you can find directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. I'm live on all those platforms, and I do readings for my viewers on those platforms. So make sure you check out my lives. Until next time, love you guys. Bye.